Hello everyone. I'm back at the final round of the Pensacola Open here, and um, as you can see, I finished the third round off camera and I shot a 64, so that puts me I have a 3-stroke lead, and for the scoring average for the year, Arnold Palmer has dropped under 68, so he is averaging 67.97. In the previous video, I took off some of this, or most of all, the CPU. So in this final round, I am going to do a combination of that. So let me show you here. So in the preferences, I took off the show adjusted carry yardage, and I took off the adjust for hole slope and the adjust for lie. I took off the show lie percentage, and I did leave the short game aids on, but I did take off, I finally found the hide putting percentages. It was right in front of me, and I didn't see it. I think what threw me is the other ones you uncheck and this one you check. So I was looking for things that was unchecked, and it was already unchecked, so that was what threw me. So our driving help is off and our putting help is off, but I did leave the short game helps on. So I didn't want to overdo it here in my actual replay. So as we go to the schedule here, we are in the fourth and final round. And as you can see, I am shooting 18 under par, 3 strokes ahead of Gary Player, who was leading in my last video I did. So him and I will be golfing together this last and final round. So I thought this might be interesting to see if I can win my third tournament in a row with some handicaps of the CP usage being taken away. As usual, I animate the CPU playing partner because I'd like to see Gary Player play, and take off the pause on return because, again, I can pause it myself at the end of a round. So let's get started here. So our tee time is at 11:30. Bob Mcallister, who's having a really good round, is at 13 under, and which is really good for him because he's not made it in the top 10 yet this year. He's 7 events. He's made the cut 4 times, 85th in the world, so he is having a very good round for his caliber of play. Dave Reagan, Gabe Brewer, Joe Campbell, and Billy Maxwell, or not Billy Maxwell. Those guys are at 12 under. Billy Maxwell is at 11 under. Bob Golby and Jackie Cupid are at 10 under. So most people are playing good. So the conditions here at the Pensacola Country Club, 74, and looks like mostly sunny. We have slow greens at 9.5. That is kind of slow. We have light rough at 2. Average firmness at 6.3. The second round, as you recall, there was some light rain. The third round, which I didn't video, was sunny and actually kind of windy. So as I understand it, they take all that into consideration, so that probably dried the course out and made it a little bit more firm at 6.3. One cool thing is you notice here on the scores cards is the green shows the people who are having a good round, and then I believe red, if their number shows up in red here, that is that they are declining, and that's also showed here in movement. So you can see the rising and the falling, but they highlight it here. So like here, Gordon Jones is 53rd and falling, shooting a 3 over for the day. So that's kind of cool. As you're watching the players go through the holes, you can kind of at a glance see, if what kind of round they're having that day, and also if they're grayed out, like these guys. Those are players of note. people who have won some or are ranked high that you might want to watch for. So that's cool. So those are some things you can watch, as you're waiting for your turn to play. So go back over here and put that at replays. So I'm anxious to see if I can win my third tournament in a row. That would be pretty impressive. And like I said, I did put some handicaps on me, so I've taken off some of the CPU help. I didn't do all of them this time because don't want to get carried away. But wanted to see if I could win with a bit more of a challenge. Kind of combining my last 3 videos. All right, we're up.
Welcome to Pensacola CC and the Pensacola Open Invitational. Now on the tee from South Africa, Gary Player.
So Gary Player hits a good drive for starters. Off to a good start. Let's see, how's his year going so far? 9 events. He's made the cut 8 times, in the top 10 5 times, 3rd in the world. So he's having a decent season. Looking to see if he can unthrone the king.
Please welcome to the tee from the United States, world #1 with 2 wins this season, Arnold Palmer.
Thank you very much. All right, so again, we don't have the benefit of the driving carry yardage being calculated for us. So he typically hits 259, his driver, and the wind today is 9 to 15 right in our face. So we will hit right there in the middle and get as far as we can. Very good. All right, looks like I'm the long man out. Player outdrove me. So 279 with a 6-iron. We're in the fairway, so we should have a good lie. And again, the wind is right in our face, so probably going to need a little stronger club. 190, that looks pretty strong. Let's hit it high, which may counteract because the wind may drive it back, but at least get on the green. Yeah, that killed it quite a bit. So probably needed a little bit more club on that one, but still on the green. Gary Player at 15 under, hits it right in the trap. So it looks like I'm the odd man out, even though I'm on the green. All right, so we're almost 60 feet away, and like I said, I took off the percentages of making the putt. So we're uphill at 59 feet. As I've said before, when I'm putting uphill, I tend to putt as opposed to lag. I think you get a little bit more less chance of overshooting. So let's putt it here. Okay, it's not great, but I think that's a doable putt for par. Player out of the sand. Not too bad. Let's see. Gary Player, his sand play is 9.6. Wow. You can't do much better than that. So he's not worried about sand traps. Still his shot, though. Ooh, misses the par. So he's going to start out with a bogey. So if I can par here at 4 feet, I will gain another stroke on him. Very good. So that drops him to 14 under. And I have a 4-stroke lead going to hole 2. Very nice. So I get to go first this time because I won the last hole. So the wind is out away from us and a little left to right. So at 259, that puts us about there, and the wind's going to carry it a little bit to our right, hopefully. You know what? I might try his preferred shape is a draw, but I might try to fade. Nah, I'm not going to do that. That doesn't work for me quite often. So let's go this way just a little bit, and hopefully if I go long I can hit that curve in the fairway there. Very good. That played like a fade with the wind helping me. See if Gary Player can top that. No, he hit short and into the rough. And looks like he might be blocked by those trees there in front of him. We'll see. He might be able to hit over them. Yep, he was able to. Nice recovery. I guess that's why he's third in the world. That was a nice shot. Okay, so again, this is one of those greens when the arrows are going every which direction. Looks like in front of us it slopes down and then right to left. So we'll try to get as close to it as we can. So they got me at a pitching wedge at 132, which I don't think is, I think it's a little much. So we got 110 on the sand wedge, and the wind is going to take it some for us. So let's aim about there. And I don't want high spin because again I'm hitting a little short of it. So, but again I think the wind might take it past it a little bit. Looks like he hit to the left pretty good. Mishit a little bit. That's going to be a complicated putt with all those arrows. He missed almost 5 degrees to the left. Gary Player for a birdie here. He'll come up a little short. So we're 37 feet away, slightly left to right. So I'm going to lag this one. Get close enough for a 2-putt. Oh, wow. That would have been a heck of a putt, wouldn't it? We still get our par. Gary Player for his par. Very good. It looks like Bob Mcallister has picked up a stroke so he's at under 13. I believe he was at under 12. So on to hole 3, par 4, 372. Okay, so the wind is left to right this time. He carries 259. So I'm going to aim a little bit to the left because again I think the wind will blow it back into this area. Hopefully he's not going to be strong enough to hit into that. That's 295 yards. Now let's hit it high. I'd rather come up a little short than hit into that sand. Oh, not good. In the rough. Looks like we might be blocked by those trees. Not the greatest tee shot ever. Gary Player, smelling blood, hits a good shot into the fairway. So the green slopes right to left. Again, we don't have the benefit of our lie percentage, so we know we're in the rough. Let's see if we're blocked by trees. Nope, 0%, so that's good. We don't have the trees in our way. The wedge hits 132, and that seems strong even with the rough lie. 110. Yeah, I'd rather hit, let's aim for here, and see what we get. Again, flying a little blind without the helps here, but as I said in my last video, I kind of enjoy that. It makes it a bit of a challenge. Nice. That was very satisfying. Half-hearted applause after that thunderous roar for my shot. Gary Player for birdie. Oh. Boy, he really needed that one. So that puts him at par. And if I can birdie this shot, I will pick up yet another shot on him. So we're slightly uphill at 6.3 feet. Let's go for the putt, for the birdie. Oh, that hurts. After that great approach shot, wanted par or birdie on that one. But we remain 4 strokes up on him because he parred as well. Well, that was the fun hole. All right, hole number 4 coming up, a par 3. Wow, Bruce Hampton shot a 64 today. Nice. He finished the round or the tournament with a good round. All right, so we hit 167 with the 7-iron, and the wind is blowing left or right to left again. And I want to stay away from that water, so let's aim this way, and hopefully he will hit toward the pin. Very good. A little short, but not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Gary Player on the green. Another thing you might notice is up here you get the little like highlights of the course. I actually like looking at those periodically. So like at 11:40, Paul Harney, who's at under 11, hit a 318-yard drive off number 6. So they tell you some little interesting things that kind of gives you the feel of the tournament. So I enjoy that. Well, again, another little feature that's kind of cool. Player for birdie is going to come up short. They're going to let him tap that in. Oh, that was close. See what kind of putter Gary Player is. So he's 7.7 short, medium, and long. So Arnold Palmer is at 8.5, so he's not quite as good at that as Palmer is. All right, so we're slightly downhill, 14 feet away. I'm going to lag this one because when I'm downhill, I don't want to overhit it. Oh, wow. Off to the right just a bit. Tap it in for our par. So we stay 4 strokes ahead of Player and 5 ahead of Mcallister. Reagan, Joe Campbell, Bruce Crampton, who is the one who shot the 64 this round, and he's finished, is at under 12. So, hole number 5 coming up. Beautiful shot of the course. Okay, so 259, the wind is toward us and a little to our left. So if we hit kind of pretty much into the wind off of the tee. So let's hit that. I don't think he'll hit it in past the fairway there.
4.
Oh no. Ah. Wow. Not good. So he missed to the left 5.5, and with the wind, oh man, that really stinks. So let's we'll drop beside the hazard. Boy, I thought I really had that one aimed well. That one, I guess the wind with his poor hit called for disaster. So we got the lie is above our feet, so that means it will hit right to left. The wind is hitting that way too, so he's got 155 on the 8-iron. We're in the rough, again without the benefit of the lie percentage. So 155 seems strong. 143 puts us about there, and I'm going to aim this way substantially because looks like all the things against us are going to pull us that way a little bit. Not bad. Hopefully we can get out of this with just a bogey. Player looking to pick up a stroke. Wow. The crowd appreciates that. All right, so we need this one here. So we got a 30-foot putt, slightly left to right. I don't know, do you risk it here and try to get your par, or do you? I'm definitely not going to be aggressive. Let's try to putt. I'm going to be a little aggressive. I'm reading a bio on Arnold Palmer called Arnie, and he was anything but a cautious golfer. He was very much of a risk taker, as I understand it. And so let's play like Arnold Palmer would. He misses, but we should pick up our bogey. Player for birdie. Two feet for our bogey, and so he picks up, well, he picked up 2 strokes on that one. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Mcallister dropped a hole or a shot. He's at under 12. So it looks like Player's going to be my only competition. Losing two strokes on one hole, that hurts. All right, so 259. Obviously, I'm getting gun shy of water there, and the wind is blowing us that way. So I'm gonna, if he hits in the water from there, I quit. Good job, Arnold. Outshot Player by quite a bit. Let Player know we're still in the game. Psychological stuff helps, you know. Very good second shot for Player. Okay, so he hits his 3-wood at 238. Wow. Do we play risky here? The wind is at our back. I mean, he could, at 238 with the wind blowing away from us, I mean, he could hit that in that bunker pretty easy. And as we have said earlier, his irons aren't that great. His long irons are better than his mid and short, but he does better with the drivers. Because as I understand it, the driving accuracy, your fairway woods are calculated into that number. So he's an 8. So let's do a 5-wood with the wind and 2. So that put us there. The wind should pull us to the right a little bit, but I don't want to go off of the green there. Let's aim for that. See if we can get on the green. I think the sand saved us from bouncing in the water there, so that was good. Should have aimed more to the left, I guess. Player putting on the pressure. Wow. Putting on the pressure, and I'm feeling it. All right, so if said I kept my short helps on. So the pitch, as you can see, that's going to land in the rough, and that won't go anywhere. So we're going to have to try for the lob here. I'm going to aim a little this way because I'd rather miss this way than that way. And I just want to get close enough to get a par here. Arnold. So as you can see, he only got 76.7% of that one, so he didn't get a good hit on it, obviously. So this one, we should be able to do the pitch on this one. So I'm going to aim right for the hole this time. We can't play around. Good. Gary Player picked up his birdie, and we're 3 feet away for our par. Oh, scary. So we have lost 3 strokes and 2 holes, and we now only have a 1-stroke lead going into hole 7. The pressure is on. I'm tempted to go back and put my helps back on. Gary Player on the back of the green. I don't know what they're cheering about. That went into the rough. Sometimes the crowd doesn't exactly know what's going on. All right, so he hits the 3-iron, 204. The wind is blowing away from us to the right, so I don't want to hit that strong. That's 190. And we can hit long. We do have some fairway on the back, which is what Gary Player. So let's do the 3-iron high. And it's aimed for about there. Let's see if the wind will pull us back. Good. Not bad at all. Would have liked to got a little closer. Could use a birdie on this hole. Player looking to get his par. Looks like he's going to get it with that shot. It's curving away from, oh yeah, that curve will help us make it a bit more of a challenge. So we're 21 feet away, slightly downhill. So I'm going to go for the lag here. Come on, come on. For par for Player. Yes. Yes. Bogey for Player. 2.5 feet for our par. Yes. So we got a stroke back. Looks like Dave Reagan is up to 13 under. He's gained a stroke. Or Bob Mcallister, rather, is at 13 under. Hole number 8. We have a par 5, almost 500 yards. The wind is blowing right to left. So we will aim for there. Let's go a little bit more this way. Very good. Gary Player. Another nice drive as well. Second shot for Player. It looks like he got all of that one. Let's see. Yeah, he did. He only used an 8-iron. That's interesting. I guess he's playing safe. So we have our 1-iron at 214, and again we can get risky here. With a 2-stroke lead, we got the pond, which is, and the wind blowing us toward the pond. Let's see. Well, 214, so the wind is not going to carry it much further than that, I wouldn't think. And I'm going to cheat quite a bit this way, because I don't want to be in the pond. Okay. Landed on the fringe. That was a little nerve-wracking. Player with his third shot. Nice, nice. All right, so we'll be putting downhill 65 feet, so we'll lag this one. See if we can get close enough for our birdie. Come on, come on, come on. Good. That's a really good. That's about 65 feet. Gary Player for the birdie. We have a 3.8 foot putt for our birdie. Nice. Very good. And we continue with our 2-stroke lead into the 9th hole. Nice drive for Gary Player. So 259, the wind blowing right to left. I aim there. Very good. I think we outdrove Player again. Keep messing with his psyche. Well, I gotta say, his iron game is pretty good. That was a 9-iron. So his long irons are 8.2, 7.2, and 7.2 on his mid and short irons. 7.9 with his wedges. So he's pretty good with his irons, as we are observing. All right, so we're at 132. The wind is right to left. Let's see, if we go down, that puts us at 110, which is quite a bit too short. We're a little in between clubs here. So let's hit it high, which means the wind will take it a bit more. Not bad. He hit most 100%. He hit to the right a little bit. That's what hurt us. If he'd have hit that straight, that would have been a bit closer to the pin. For birdie, for Player. No, no, no. Ah! That puts the pressure on. So we're slightly uphill at 18 foot. I'm going to go for the putt here. We need this birdie to stay 2 up on him. That wasn't a good putt at all. This is for par. So Gary Player is within 1 stroke of us. Mcallister, Campbell, and Gustin are all at 13 under. I think they all are well out of range, having good tournaments. So Gary Player. So we'll go ahead and do this last 9 here all in one video. Gary Player gets to go first after winning that last hole. Oh, so Bob Golby is at 14 under after hitting an eagle on 12. So he might be putting a little pressure on us. 14 under is definitely within range. So the wind is blowing toward us and a little bit to our left. And kind of almost right at us, actually. So I'm going to hit it here because I don't think he can hit that far into the wind.
4.
So he hit left substantially. Man, Arnold. 6.6 degrees to the left and to the rough. Not his best day for sure. So we got we're in the rough. We don't know what kind of lie we got. His pitching wedge hits 132. 125. We're into the wind. 125 puts us there. So I think the wind will slow it down I'm going to hit it high too because I don't want to overshoot and get into this mess. So we'll just aim for the middle. Aim for the middle there. Hope for the best. Good. Not bad at all. So he hit a little bit. He hit pretty much where we wanted him to. Gary Player with his second shot. Not bad. So we're slightly downhill, 28 feet away, so we will lag that. Oh, a little hard. Oh, that's a bit of a tough shot. Player for birdie. A little better approach putt for him. So we're uphill, 6.8. We got to putt this one. Nice. 6.8 foot putt for par. Player for par. Oh, he almost missed that one. That'd have been nice. So we go to hole 11 with a one-stroke lead. We have a par 3, 155 coming up. Player, nice. Really nice. Well, Player is putting the pressure on, isn't he? So 155, the wind blowing toward us. So let's aim for that. Looking pretty good. A little long. That was a good shot, but not nearly as good as Player's. So we're 18 feet away. I'm going to be a little aggressive here and go for the putt. Come on, Arnold, let's see that putting. Yep, he's going to par. Player for birdie. Ah. And he has tied us up. So he is shooting a 3 under for the day while I'm at even. Nice drive. So again, the wind is right to left. So I'm going to aim there. At least I'm out driving him. Boy, he's not very risky on these 5 pars. I'm wondering if maybe I ought to take that strategy. Because he just hit a 6-iron. He obviously has bigger clubs than that. So the 3-wood carries 238. But again, he's much better at his woods. Let's see if we go to our 5-wood. That's 225. I'm going to try it. I can't help but be a little risky. So the wind's blowing. Come on, Arnold. And that worked out well. I would have liked to have made the green. Third shot for Player. Nice. Well, it's tough to compete with that. So our pitch puts us there. That looks like what I'm going to go for. Hit it a little hard. Yes, he got 120% of that one. So his short game is 6.8. His wedges are 6.8. So again, it's A little better than his irons, but not a lot. So we're downhill. Let's go for the putt here. Like I said, we could use this birdie. Nice. Eight-foot birdie. See if player. Ha! Hit it hard. Very good. So we get our stroke back. I thought sure after that second shot he had me on that hole. Okay, wind left to right this time. A little bit away from us. 259, that should blow us back. Got a big fat fairway here. Looks like he hit it right, but again, lots of real estate there. Player hit right as well, but looks like he will make it on the fairway. Player, the short driver once again. Wow, does it again. Tough to compete with a man like that. All right, so 179, and the wind is blowing left to right away from us. That's going to be a bit strong. 167, you know, you almost hate to aim over here, even though you kind of need to because of the wind, but that water is scary. Hitting in the water right now would be treacherous. Let's see, 167 puts us there. Well, let's do what we got to do. He hit quite a bit short. Yeah, he only got 95% of that one and hit it right, which again, much rather he miss right than left on this hole, obviously. So right to left, 27 feet. Now let's go for the putt again. I want to be aggressive. This would be amazing. He's going to be short, looks like, but doable second putt. Here's for birdie. Ah. So we get our par, and we are tied again. All right, looks like Joe Campbell. Looks like Joe Campbell is at 17 under. So he's making a run at us. This is an exciting tournament so far. Conclusion to our tournament. So the wind is right to left. Toward us a little bit. He hit right, but the wind helped us substantially. Now, he didn't miss right too much. But he didn't get all of it, that's for sure. So we got a 238 on our 3-wood. So 238 will put us about there. The wind should blow it back, so that should get us a pretty good shot if he hits it right. Nice. If we would have had a bit more distance on that drive, the first drive shot, we would have hit the green on that one. Gary Player, well, he hits the green. Wow. And that fella is putting on the pressure, I'm here to tell you. So it looks like it slopes down and away here a little bit. Looks like it's a bit on a ridge. So let's see. They're gonna. Yeah, that's a tough one, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, I think we want to be in the air as much as we can on that one. Yeah, see the curve of the green on that one hurt us. All right, so here is player for eagle. Wow. Thankfully he missed, but he will get his birdie. Tap it in. Oh, just about made it interesting. So he is under. Yeah, so Joe Campbell is at 17 under. Looks like Mcallister, Reagan, and Gold will be all at 14 under. But Joe Campbell's making a go of it. So we have a 9-foot putt here for birdie to stay even, and we're going to need to do the putt here and go for it. Arnold, that was a horrible putt. Misread the lot or the green, I guess. Wow, so we are 1 stroke under. Hole 15. 4 par. So Joe Campbell is 6 under for today's round. Gary Player's at 5 under. And I'm at 1 under. Alright, so the wind left to right, away from us a little bit. 259. I guess we got lots more room to the right there. And he hit it to the right. Hopefully stay on not in that creek. Ooh. We missed the creek at least. But we are in the rough. The ball is below our feet, which means it will hit right. And we have this creek to contend with. You would like a better lie hitting onto this green. 155. We got the rough. The uphill lie will loft it a bit. So high. Let's aim for the green there. Let's aim for the middle of the green. Not the best lie. We need this shot here. Oh, go, 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 go. That'll work. Now, of course, player will hit it within 10 feet of the pin here. And not quite as good as normal, but looks like we're both in similar position with 2 putts away. 34 foot. I better lag this one. This is for birdie. Go, go, go. Yes! Wow. Wow. A 34-foot putt for birdie. Amazing. Top that, Gary Player. Oh. Oh. Wow. 22-foot birdie. Stays 1 up. 16th hole. Wow. What a round of golf we are having. I believe this is the best round I have had yet. This is a lot of fun. All right, so 259. The wind's going to carry us to the left there, so we've got all this room here. Ooh, just through the tree. No, 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 stay out of that creek. Ah, man. Ah. Phew. Oh, that hurt a lot. Wow. And of course, he is set up for his birdie. And I will do all I can to get a bogey here. So we're 46 yards away. Looks about 50% on that one. That's 48. It's still going to be a little hard. So we will hit it high at 48. The wind's going to carry it here, and I need to be aggressive, even though I'm aiming here. Good. Alright, so we got a 5.9 foot putt for par, and we really need this one. If we could save par after hitting that creek, that would be really good. Nice. Player for birdie. Wow, the crowd should have cheered for that. So as we can see, he has a 2-stroke lead on me. Joe Campbell is at 19 under, so he's only one off of pace of me, and Joe Reagan is at 16 under. So it's getting interesting here with 2 holes to play. Gary Player with his normal exemplary hit. So we're at 259. Aim this way a little. Good drive for Palmer. We got 2 holes to make up 2 strokes. Wow, looks like he does it again. Wow. That man is playing an amazing round of golf. So 279 is going to be strong. 267, and the wind will help us a little there, I think. So let's aim for there. Set, set. I hit it a little hard. Yep, a little hard. Well, so we're 19 foot away. We need a birdie. Now, one option, you can, if you don't want to putt from there, you can switch to the short game if you are better at that. But obviously, Palmer is a much better putter, so I don't want to do that. But I'm going to go aggressive here. We need this one. And he misses. Well, we needed that one because Player is definitely going to birdie this one. Oh! He didn't. Alright, so here's for our par. Oh, Arnold. Scary. Player for par. Alrighty. So Campbell is still at 19 under. He's done for the day. And Player... So I believe Player has just won the tournament. So unless I hit a hole-in-one here, I believe that we are pooped. So I'm going to be aggressive. 167. Aim this way a little bit. I'm going to go right for the pin. That's a good shot. But that's not going to be good enough. So let's be aggressive again. Finish strong here. And he misses. So we should get our par. Player for birdie. Wow. He is adding insult to injury. And we finish with a par. Well. So there you have it. That was probably the most exciting round I have had since I have been playing this game. So Gary Player wins the tournament at a 23 under. Arnold Palmer comes in second with a 20 under par. Joe Campbell shot a 65 for the day and finished at 19 under. So Gary Player shot a 64 for the day. Bruce Crampton shot a 64 as well, which is really good. I shot a mediocre 70. So I'm wondering how much the taking the helps off. Obviously, if I had done the short game helps off, that would have hurt me quite a bit, because that's probably where I struggle, and that's Arnold Palmer's weakness. But anyway, an amazing round of golf. So I was not able to win my third tournament in a row, but I did finish a respectable second and had a lot of fun. So hope you enjoyed that. See you next time.